What's up guys, Adrian Jr. here with Cincinnati Outdoors, and if you guys have been subscribed to me for a while, you know I have a little stash of archery equipment. So as you can see right here, I have my 10-point crossbow. We're going to be shooting two of my pieces today. I got a 10-point crossbow right here. It's a little bit older, but we've been using it for a while. It's very accurate. And I also have my regular Diamond Edge SB1 compound bow right here. I did draw a javelina tag this year, so I'm planning on using this if I can. To fill that tag. And I also have a couple other things at home. I didn't have arrows for them right now, but I might do a review of those in the future. Let me know in the comments down below. Links to everything I'm using right here are in the description down below. And if you guys aren't already, go ahead and subscribe for more weekly outdoor videos just like this one. Let's go ahead and start shooting. So you guys may have noticed that I haven't been posting a lot recently, and that's because the weather, it's been getting dark super early. So usually I'll go out after school if I need a video or something, and lately it's just been getting dark right after I get out of school. But right here I have my Diamond Edge SB1, and a lot of you guys know this, but I have a single pin adjustable sight right here, so I can go from 20 yards all the way to, mine maxes out about 65. So I'm a raised poundage and I'll get farther distance out of it, but that's how it works. You just screw it down and it's one pin to look at, so you're not cluttered with all those pins. I have a whisker biscuit, and that's just pretty much my bow. I like it. It's a nice bow. It's pretty light. I don't want to get into like all the details and stuff. You guys can check that out really quick. So right here's my 10-point crossbow. I've had this thing for a little while now. I've killed a lot of deer with it. My dad's killed some big bucks with it also when we used to live on the East Coast. And it shoots about 320 feet per second or somewhere around there. It has a crank built in, so it helps with accuracy, and you don't also have to pull back the string every time you're going to reload. It also helps a lot with accuracy. And actually through the scopes, when it starts to get dark, the pins, there's like little pins inside the scope, they actually glow when it starts to get in darker conditions. But overall, it's a really nice crossbow. I really like it. Super accurate. The only downside to it is a bit heavy, especially compared to my compound bow. But other than that, it's a super good bow. So I'm just gonna walk out our target to about 30. I forgot my rangefinder, so it's just a guessing game from here. As you can see, my target's at 30, so I have the little pin thing right there on 30 yards. That's how a single pin adjustable sight works. And for those of you guys who don't know much about archery and stuff, whisker biscuits are not much of a tournament shooting kind of deal or anything. They're mostly used for tree stand hunting. If you're aiming down, it doesn't mess up or anything. When you have a drop away, nothing's really holding it like a whisker biscuit does. So when you're aiming down, or maybe you got to run or something, or moving around, it'll fall off. So whisker biscuits are good to hold your arrow still, but I'm planning on upgrading to a drop away pretty soon. So it works for me right now, and it doesn't really affect how I shoot, I think. So I'm gonna shoot. That's about 30. Put the sight on 30. Go ahead and shoot. Dead center lungs, so I'm still on. So I shot all 3, or 4 arrows actually. I'm gonna go see how I did. It's the first time I've shot out about that distance in a little while. Most of the ranges around here only go to 20, and I just want to see if I'm still sighted in and stuff. I might raise the poundage of my bow and maybe the draw length a little bit, but let's see how I did. 30 yards. It's not the best grouping, but it'll get tighter soon. So a general rule of thumb when you're shooting archery or anything, when you're about 20 yards, you want your grouping to be within 2 inches, 30, 3 inches, and if you can even do better than that, that's a lot better. And that little 3-shot group right there is about 2 inches, I'd say, maybe 2.5. So I could get it tighter. That one just kind of off, but we're gonna shoot a couple more, bring out the crossbow a little bit, see how that one's shooting. So that giveaway I just had, the winner was Ralph Kicks. So I sent him a message. Make sure to go ahead and check my Facebook and Instagram for more giveaways and to see if you won the last one. So let's go ahead and start shooting this crossbow. 10-point crossbow, and we'll show you guys how to load it and everything right now. So a lot of you guys are gonna make comments about this right here, the Pulley Device, to actually load it. And the answer to why people use this is for accuracy. When you have a crossbow where you pull it back, you're always gonna have one arm stronger, you're gonna be leaning or something, and it's gonna throw it off a little bit. So this right here just helps a lot with the accuracy, makes more consistent shot groups and a lot of that stuff. So right now I'm gonna show you guys how to use this. First thing you're gonna do is obviously you're gonna put your crossbow down like this, and then it has a crank that hides in the side right here. Just pop it out and it comes out and it sticks in right here. So there's a couple different modes on this right here. There's you just get the feel for them. There's a cranking one that makes a crank noise, and that will lock. If you accidentally let go of this, it won't shoot the string, the string forward. So there's a silent mode for when you're up in a tree stand or in a hunting situation. You want to load it quietly. Only problem with that though is if you let go of the crank, it's just gonna zip out and that string is gonna go forward. So obviously we're not in a hunting situation, so I'm gonna use the locked mode when I do it, but we're gonna let it free. Take this out so I can pull this out. This comes out and it has little latches for it to go onto the string, so it goes on and it fits nice and neat. Go ahead, click it up, put the crank in, and you're just gonna crank. You hear the clicking? That means if I let go, it locks and it won't shoot the string forward. As it locks in there, it puts it automatically on safe, so you don't really have to worry about it accidentally shooting. You're gonna flip the lever to disengage it. I'm gonna crank it a little bit, loosens it up. Put it down to disengage. You can kind of just let this go slowly so it doesn't just fling everywhere and hit you in the finger or something. So then you're done with this. This should be loose. Go ahead and just pull that off. Bring it back here, put it where it goes, and bam, your crossbow has been loaded. Just now you need the arrow. So a lot of people are actually scared to shoot crossbows because you can lose your fingers with them maybe or something, but there's actually a lot of safety features you can get, like this right here. This will actually make sure you don't put your fingers too high to get injured by the string. So there's a couple different safety features you can get for a crossbow, and this is just one of them that I really recommend, especially if you have kids, so that they don't hurt their fingers. So right here is one of our bolts, our crossbow bolts, and all you gotta do is the white side down, put it in there, white side down, slide it up, and it'll lock in there. Bam, it's loaded. Now all you gotta do is flip it on fire and it's ready to fire. Let's go ahead and see how we shoot. Yeah, it's pretty good. Shot a little low, but we don't have a rangefinder, so it's hard to tell exactly where it is, but that's perfect left and right. Actually, I was aiming for the heart and it's down by probably that much, so it's pretty on. Let's try another one. Here we go. Second shot. I only brought 2 bolts with me today with the crossbow, so see how we do. Yeah, that's deadly accuracy. Let's go check out this shot group right here. So as you guys are about to see, crossbows like that one with the cranking method, people may not believe in it, but I'm about to show you guys exactly why you want to use it right here. So this was about 30 yards roughly. We don't have a rangefinder, so I just walked it out. Looks like it was a bit maybe farther. It shot a little low, but you can see that shot grouping. The bolts are pretty much touching each other, and they are a lot more powerful, so they dig in way deeper, as you can see on the target obviously. So I'm gonna have to pull that out. That was actually pretty hard pulling these things out. They're deep in the target. So the whole point of this video was just to show you guys, you know, the benefits of each. It wasn't to say which one's better. They both obviously have things that are better about them and things that aren't. And the crossbow, you guys got to check your state regulations. They're still illegal in a lot of states, but if you can use one, go ahead and use one. They're fun to use. They're very accurate. They're more powerful. And I love both these companies right here. I really recommend TenPoint. They make some newer ones that are lighter than this one and stuff. And Diamond right here. I've been shooting this Diamond. And if you guys have been subscribed for a while, you guys will notice, you guys will know that I was actually disappointed when my last Diamond got dry fired because the whole cams exploded and stuff. But their new design, that won't happen on the new designs. And what's really good about these bows, if you were thinking about getting one for yourself or for a kid or someone, they're fully adjustable. The draw length adjusts really far, different things. It goes from like 5 pounds to 70-pound draw. So you can grow up with this bow. You can do whatever you want with it. Super good bow, super reliable. Same with the crossbow. So if you guys aren't already subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, because I got a lot of more things happening in the future. My javelina tag just came in for Arizona. I think that's in January, so it's coming up super quick. You should see this one in action. So hopefully I can fill that tag with my bow. That'd be awesome. and I'm going to be posting weekly outdoor videos. I should be catching up on my posting schedule a little bit better now. So other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.